Hey everyone, back again. It's Ranroth. We got some Capital One Cup action coming at you. We're visiting Colchester. Still no home games in the competitive arena yet. Our topic of discussion today, since we've got a lot of experience in the FIFAs over the years, why don't we talk about some of that? Start from the beginning, work our way through. No time limit on finishing all of them before the video. We can make this a series. But first of all, let's go through our team lineup. We've got Jose Miguel Silveira in goal, switching out for Pidgley. Marcos Moza starting it right back again. Darren Jones and Andrew Hughes are going to be our centre backs. We'll give Yakaru just a bit of a break. And Sibasiso Kamala will play on the left of defence. Midfield, Danny Bejarano, our only real right midfielder at the moment. Here's the listing. There we go. Michael Flynn and Jan Klukowski in the middle. Andy Sandal's going to play left midfield. Up front, Rene Howe and Christian Jolly. On the bench, Pidgley, Wilmot, Jackson, Minshall, Byrne, Piggott and O'Connor. And quickie update on the transfers. After Rene Howe's good performance against Plymouth, getting a goal, Portsmouth have bumped their offer up to $400,000. But we're still sticking with $500,000. We'll see if he plays better today, and maybe we can get him to increase it again. We finally got an offer for Max Porter at $90K, which is exactly market value, but we're going to push him just a little bit, see if we can get 100. The offer came in from Crew Alexandra. We'll see how all that goes. So that's all we've got in the transfer arena. So, on to FIFA. My own very first FIFA that I owned myself was FIFA 96 on the PC. I had played a couple of the earlier ones, but that was only on the Mega Drive. And the only thing I really remember at those early ones is that no matter which teams I played as, it never went well unless I played as Napoli, which for some reason I always won 4-0 in those games. No idea why. It's the only thing I remember about him. So yeah, FIFA 96. That was the first game they introduced their virtual stadium concept. Ooh, that's a header on goal from Colchester, blocked by Jones or whoever else was staying in the middle. That was Samosa. Yep. So the virtual stadium was their big new thing, where they introduced a 3D stadium into the game. The rest of it was just kind of like a flat backdrop. I spent most of that game playing as Celtic in their league. Good tackle by Klukowski. Now we're working our way forward on the ball. No options. We're gotta go back. Okay. So FIFA 96, a lot of time as Celtic, playing with John Collins, who's now back at Celtic as the assistant manager. He was one of the strikers at the time in the game. I think he actually played as a midfielder for Celtic and Scotland, but what's a good tackle by Flynn, but can't get the ball away. While I'm looking at him and remembering, our referee again is Ian Lowcroft, the same git that we had last game. I really don't like him. He's my least favorite referee in the game. Oh, what's that? Oh, he's offside. Okay, I was worried about that rebound. Kamalo getting climbed over on that header. Just a smidge offside, I suppose. So, let's see what else we got on FIFA 96. That was the year of, or the year 2 years after. I think it was a Brazil-Italy World Cup final in the US World Cup, I seem to recall, was in 94. So that was their big matchup that all the preset friendlies were on. Long shot, that's hit the bar. Okay, Jolly getting on the ball, trying to break forward. trying to use his pace. He's beaten one, and he can't beat the second or third, or how many he was trying to go past. So Brazil-Italy was a big part of that FIFA 96 game. Weak pass. We need to get on the ball more if we're going to get anything from this match. This is a cup match, so it's a do or die. Win or be eliminated. So I do recall playing as Brazil a lot. I was a good Brazil fan back when Brazil were actually a good team to follow. Now, after the last World Cup, nobody's really a big fan. Another offside call in Colchester. Just that guy challenging for the ball with Darren Jones. I think that in FIFA 96 was also, I spent a lot of time with Manchester United, even though I really don't like them now. As my dad always said, they're the Rangers of the English leagues. And it's not completely wrong, although they've also gone down the toilet since Alex Ferguson retired. So at Manchester United, I also played as Seattle, although I only learned recently that they were a fake team. Oh, they got in behind, Silvera couldn't rush out quick enough. Colchester are, I think, a League One team, and a fairly strong one at that. Although we got a 0-0 draw against Benfica. I don't know what's going on. The friendlies were really easy, and now, once the competitive matches start, it's a whole lot more difficult. Good finish from the Colchester man, though. Could tell as soon as I took that defender on that they were going to just slide it through. But I had to take that risk to try and challenge it all. We need to get more possession if we're going to get something from this match. The way our lineups work out, there's really not much help coming from anyone. So we don't have any midfield support coming through, just sort of having to hang on to the ball until something comes up. Come over, slides it into Sandell, and he is offside. Sneaky suspicion, but this could be a very bad match for us. That's fairly close now. So the only real bizarre thing I remember about how's that for good defending from Andrew Hughes? He's just the best in every way. Mary Poppins of my team. Trying to saw Bejarano making that run, trying to send it through to him. So that's enough on FIFA 96. Let's move on. I suppose if we're being technically correct, I don't actually have FIFA 97. Oh, that's got to be a card. Cynical challenge. Sandel pitched the ball off. I was starting to move it forward. He just hacked him. Eastman's got to go in the book. Oh, it's a straight red! Wow, Ian Lookcroft just scored a lot of points in my book. That could make this game a lot easier. I know he was miles away from the ball. Flying in from behind like that. Definite orange, I'd say. But I'm not going to complain since it's gone in my favor. See if we can work them now that they've got a man down. Let's see. Where am I going to aim? Let's see. Kamalo lobbing the ball into the box. It's been flicked on. It can go out. We got a corner. Yeah, we do. Let's see if we can equalize right before halftime. It's always been a favorite time of mine to grab a goal. That's their goal again. Not really interested. Alright, here we go. Put this corner in. Renee Howe's up. It's in! Just as I would have liked it. Right before halftime, we're back in the game. Renee Howe grabbing his second goal for us. Bejarano getting his second assist. Those two linking up so well. We got 3 defenders around him. He still gets his header off, and the keeper just flaps at it. That's terrible defending. I guess that red card's really shaken them. So let's move on to FIFA 97. No, didn't technically have FIFA 97. What I did have was Kickoff 97, which was made by Maxis, who were then bought out by EA. So I'm going to count it for the purpose of this. Different style of game. It was it was the first game I played that they had 3D models. FIFA 96 was just sprites. Really bizarre kind of commentary on that one. I don't know who was doing the commentary for the games, but you really put a lot of emphasis into every name. Oh no! Oh, okay, he's turned outside. It comes. Oh, it's halftime here. Okay, so yeah, Kickoff 97. I spent a lot of time playing the international teams, trying to work up the ladder. They had a game mode where all the teams were ranked by their skill level. So, Brazil, Italy were up at the top. I don't remember which country I picked, but that's where I spent most of my time. A little bit with Celtic, not so much. All the teams were ranked. You start playing the low teams, so I played Liechtenstein and San Marino a lot. And you work your way up as you kept beating them. Let's move on from from Kickoff 97. Not really a great game, but it was entertaining to a very young me. So let's move on to what is perhaps the best FIFA of all time, in my opinion. FIFA Road to World Cup 98. It had probably the most comprehensive collection of teams. It went from, they had 11 leagues I saw, and pretty much the entire list of oh, it's such a good ball, but nobody can get to it. So FIFA 98 had the complete list of international teams at the time, and they let you play all the way from qualification in the World Cup to the finals, which is something they have not done in a yearly game in a long time. Ooh, just past the post from Ibarra. He's causing us problems. Jones giving him a run for his money there, but Silvera had it covered. So, if you're ranking the FIFA games by how much I played them, I think FIFA 98 is far and away the best. I played just about every mode repeatedly. I played a lot of league games as Celtic. I played a lot of World Cup games. At one point I thought I would try and play as every single team, play through the World Cup qualification process, and win the World Cup as every nation. So I played as Albania, Algeria, Australia, I started alphabetically, so I played as them a lot. Didn't actually get much farther. Good block. Can we get that in? No, it's just going to spin away. A little look at how the new ball physics works in this one. Normally that kind of spin wouldn't happen in previous games. So yeah, a lot of World Cup, a lot of league play, mostly. I played a lot as Newcastle in the Premier League, and did some with Leeds when Leeds were still good. They were good for a few years to come, weren't they? They didn't start dropping off until the mid-2000s. So let's see, what else did we do in that? There's also it's a bit of an easy game to manipulate. Oh crap! Klokowski's given a penalty. I think it was maybe a bit of a fault. Didn't seem to be much contact there. Just diving in. He did well to pull that back, and oh, that is a dive. I still haven't figured out how to work that sliding physics when a player just slides by another. Okay, we gotta save this to stay in. And we've done it! Yes! Silvera knocks it behind for a corner. So, since we got a good reason to talk about it with that penalty, FIFA 98 was fairly easy to manipulate in getting opposing players fouls. You just sort of shimmy and changing your run diagonally 90 degrees, so from like down and left to down and right, just keep repeating that, and eventually they'll slide in from behind like we saw Eastman do earlier in the game. Oh, where's my help? Where's my help? I need some help. There's no help. Oh, it's a foul. Lowcroft's being a bit of a... He's actually been useful today. So let's set this up. I think we've got Andy Sandell coming in to take this free kick. I haven't been good at free kicks in the last 3 or 4 games, I think. We're definitely crowding forward, trying to press our man advantage. Let's see if we can get this shot on goal. If I do recall, free kicks in see, I haven't had a free kick this close before. Show me the tutorial. But I think it's just time to go for goal. Sandell straight at the keeper. So, free kicks in FIFA 98 were incredibly easy to score. All you had to do is aim at the gap in the wall that would get you closest to the bottom corner of the goal, aim low, hit full power, and bang, you got a goal. So whenever I was a decent team... Oh, Samosa's corner's blocked. Keeper's going to keep it in. Nope, we got another corner. Let's see if we can pick up Rene Howe for a double. This game going much the right direction. Good save, Silvera, from that penalty. Let's see what we were talking about this before. Yeah, free kicks in FIFA 98. Very easy. When I played as decent teams... Oh, keeper's punched it. Samosa having a go. He's taken late. I'm going to say he got most of the ball on that one. Let's look into some subs real quick. See if we can use the pace of Ryan Jackson down the right. Well, there's been some gaps over there. And let's bring in Mark Byrne. Klukowski's done enough. Done enough damage for one day. Alright. Getting killed on possession, but really the only statistic that matters. 1-1. I kind of hope we don't end in a draw, because I have a sneaky feeling this is going to go to a replay rather than extra time. Which just means one more game on the already busy calendar. Full in on the ball. Oh, I need some help. Get away from him. There. Oh dear. Too far back. There we go. Right. Go back to talking about the what we're in. Oh, was that the wrong button? I was aiming for a finesse shot, got a chip. I don't remember which is which now. I've tried to switch stuff around. What's that? Offside? Look at that AR trying to look smug, I suppose. Okay, I'll take it. Not gonna complain. So the referees in 98, when you can do that shimmy, changing directions, force the defenders to slide in, they pretty much always get a yellow card, unless you got a lenient referee. I think they did have a referee leniency. Oh, Hal's got to be faster than that when they tell him to make a run. Oh. Silly AI defending. Keeper should have that covered. Oh, Ryan Jackson's got a long throw, I think. Checking the notes. He does have a long throw. And I see. Who is that? Burn on the volley, just wide. Man, they shouldn't be leaving guys around the box open when I've got a throw, and a thrower like Ryan Jackson available. Anyways, like I'm trying to say before, interesting things keep happening. You get your opponent to slide tackle you in FIFA 98, and you frequently get cards. It was not unusual to see several red cards in a game. Oh, here we go. Work coming on. Michael Flynn just past the post. He's got a good long shot in him. It would not surprise me to see him score some goals from range this season. That wasn't his weaker foot, just curling away from goal. We'll get him a decent one eventually, I'm sure. Although in FIFA 98 it was fairly easy to get opposing players' cards and sent off. Forfeiting was built into the game because they did have an intentional hack button, which pretty much always got you a straight red. Oh! Oh, good save, Silvera. Trying to keep these out. Pressuring the corner. Challenge Samosa. Oh, well done. How? Through the gap. Is he still onside? Jackson needs somebody in the box. Across the back post, looking for Charlie. Oh, couldn't reach it. We're into stoppage time now. I wonder if this is going to go to extra time or if it is just a replay. Really don't want to replay, and we're doing fairly well. We've got the man advantage here, so we want to keep this match going. Extra time would just be delightful at this point. We're on the defense, long ball into the box. Well read by Kumalo. Burn putting on the pressure, and there's the full-time whistle. It is extra time. I do my match commentary on really low, so I can't hear it when I keep my mouth shut. And yeah, it is going to be extra time, it sounds like. So I've got a good chance to win it. Still have an extra sub to use. Not sure who I'm going to use. See, any surprises? Probably not yet, since there's no big teams in the cup at this point. Let's see. Nobody's particularly tired. Maybe Flynn. He is old, which means he's more prone to stress injuries. Let's see, looking at their lineup, it looks like their weak point is at the left back position, so let's try and get the ball across to Ryan Jackson and work them down our right. There it goes, Ryan Jackson in space, as we suspected. It's cut inside. Sandell can't get the shot away cleanly. And now that we've figured out where their gap is, we can exploit that space, maybe get a winner. Ryan Jackson releases Howe down the right. Squares it to Flynn. Now Byrne picks his shot wide of the post. I can't remember if Byrne's left or right-footed. There's another weak-footed shot that goes a-begging. But two good chances in the first few minutes of stoppage, that of extra time. That's encouraging. Maybe we can pinch this one off them. Maybe they're just going to use... oh, it's not good. Who's that? Keep marked up. Oh, is Samosa going to get to it first? No. Oh, maybe. Oh, good challenge by Samosa. Still coming forward. Drops it to Jackson. Fires it across. Out. Oh, that's too far. Man, look at Glasgow's passing terribly at the moment. Oh, Jolly sneaking in, trying to pinch the ball off. Pressuring deep. Force them to send it forward. Flynn goes up, heads it in. Tried to flick it to Howe, but it's cleared out. Kamala now on the ball. Oh, another poor pass. Can't they just get those right? Oh, Jolly nicking in to take the ball, but half-time. One more period before penalties. Let's see, who do we want to bring on as our last sub? Probably getting Flynn off. He's a few poor touches. And he's getting pretty tired. So Flynn's going to come off. Menschel, or do we want to be ambitious and put on a striker? I don't know, we do. Let's bring Sandell into the middle and put on Wilmot on the left. I know he's a good striker. So maybe he can get us a goal. Or at least he's better at penalties, I think. No, Flynn's good at penalties, but he's likely to choke for us before we get to that point. So there's our last change into the second period of extra time. Colchester are looking a bit tired and just a bit weary. Comes Gilby forward. They're going for it, bringing their centre backs up. Oh, that's way too far. There's our quick release down there to Samosa. Too deep for Jackson. We're still pressuring them. They're playing high at the field. Oh, Howe's nicked it. Does he have the strength to keep away? He does. It's to the back post. It's too short. The defender can deal with it. Now Colchester on the counter. In over the top again. They're looking to play the long ball. Silvera straight down the middle this time. Down on the right to Jackson. Just moving the ball around. Through to Wilmot. He's got some pace. He's got Jolly with him. Jolly, not a good pass. Cuts inside. Oh, too slow on the turn. Now Sandell. He's got to dig on him. Fires in the net! Andy Sandell from midfield scores us a winner late in extra time. Let's see if we can hold on to it for the last couple of minutes. Lots of pressure, finally telling that that's the position that I said they sacrifice with that man sent off. And now it has cost them. A little disappointed it took so long to make them pay, but we've got the goal, now we're going through. Just a couple more minutes to hold on. Let's go ultra defensive. We're not going to park the bus just yet, because I do love getting a good counter goal when teams like to press forward after conceding. Oh, a bit of a bump from Byrne. He's played well since coming on. Impressed with the way the Irishman's playing. Now we got a free kick to deal with, perhaps a bit too rambunctious. Defending this free kick. Jones ping to get it out. Sandell firing up the middle. Wilmot was there if he could just get on the end of it. Now we're in the stoppage time, not much longer. Last chance, ball's in. It's ball's in the net, but the referee says too late. And we're going through. Colchester knocked out at their home ground in the Capital One Cup. Great result for Newport. So thank you for being with us. Hope you enjoyed that gripping game all the way to the end through extra time. Like, subscribe, leave your comments. Tell me what you want to hear me talk about during the matches. Any comments on the squad, anything, I'm happy to respond. Bring it on. See you at the next match. It'll be a League One for sure. See you all later.